Past the Monster Meat Milady was an anime that kind of took me by surprise. At first I was like, okay, another anime about cooking monsters. But it ended up being a little bit more than that. There was a little spice of romance and of course fantasies in there, but the romance portion made me enjoy this anime a lot. Now it follows two characters, Malfira, a daughter of a noble who is constantly scrutinized because of her obsession with eating monster food, or monster, it sounds weird to say monster meat, but she likes to eat the monster meat. She likes to cook monsters and finding ways to make them edible again, just like her mother did, which was a study that her mother did to help fix the hunger issue that was happening in their village. Now, the only downside of all that, it's because it's kind of frowned upon and it's taboo to be able to eat monster meat. You're only supposed to eat like regular animals and such. So it's very taboo, especially since monsters are poisonous to eat if they are not handled carefully, because their blood is toxic, it's poisonous. So there is a process to be able to remove those toxins for it to be edible. And that is what Malfira and her mother studied and was pretty successful. There's still a few more studies that needs to be done, but Malfira was shunned by noble society and by a lot of people just because of that mere fact. The second character it follows, Aristide Rogier. He is the prince of the kingdom who is shunned by people because of how scary he is. Named him the Blood Prince because he's always fighting monsters and he's always covered in blood. Now the thing is, I find it very weird because people shun him for him protecting them. It doesn't make any sense. Now, in the story, in the first episode, they meet in a noble gathering where you can find potential partners. Malfira goes to hopefully find a potential partner, or else her father said they're going to send her to the convent. But the thing is, she was the topic of discussion of how weird she is because she likes to eat monsters. And during the party, a monster interrupts the party by crashing it and attacking people. As Malfira jumps in to protect people and tries to lure the monster away, that's when Aristide comes in, beheads the monster, saves her, and that's how they meet. Aristide was very surprised that Malfira was not afraid of him, especially since he's known as the Blood Prince. He didn't care. She was mostly enamored by his swordplay. How he's able to behead that monster, she was like, whoa! And since then, that's how their love blossomed. Yay. I think the best part of this anime is that there isn't any hoops and hurdles of them trying to understand their feelings. Though Malfira has a lot to figure out herself personally, they both at least understand that they like each other and that they want to be in each other's presence. So it's not no tsundere type of situation. They both are openly flirting with each other, and it's somewhat refreshing because they both know what they want, like adults should. But then again, sometimes even as an adult, I don't know what I want sometimes. When it comes to Aristide, he knows that he wants to be with Malfira and that he wants to be by her side, so he does everything in his power to make her happy, to make her comfortable, to do what makes her happy, you know. So Aristide is an extremely likable character. Even like the side characters, the Galbraith Knights, dude, every character in here besides Malfira's stepmother is extremely likable. And of course nobles. No, most of the time when you see nobles, we're kind of just like, ugh, why? In a sense, like I personally like almost every character in this anime besides the crappy ones, obviously. The side characters add a nice touch to the relationship of Malfira and Aristide. Since they're hanging around them, they're helping Malfira prepare the meat and to cook. It's just a fun watch. I think even though this anime is not the highest of quality in terms of animation, the story and the characters is what draws me to watching this anime constantly. It's a fun watch.
I just got in stop. Don't go.